Hello friends, welcome to the world of Lean Six Sigma. I am Mohit Sharma. I am your mentor and coach on Lean Six Sigma issues and problems. I have been receiving requests to make a case study where Lean is implemented in tax teams. In this case study, I will be talking about how Lean is implemented in improving the tax processes. It could be a US tax process or a GST process of India. We will understand the application of Lean concepts in tax team with the help of this case study. There was a tax team of an MNC. It was not able to file the tax returns for last 6 months on time. So this was leading to a lot of penalty being imposed by various governments on that MNC. So team decided to do a project to reduce the tax filing time. Team was going to follow this four-step lean methodology approach. They first identified the problem, then identified the root causes of the problem, identified the solutions to the problem, and then implemented these solutions and controlled the result. So first they created the project charter. In the project charter, they created business case, the problem statement, and the problem statement was that they measured data for last 6 months and it was observed that the tax team was missing 5 months out of 6 months for UX tax filing. So the goal was to improve on-time tax filing for US tax team from 16.6% to 100%. The scope of the project was US tax reporting, and out of scope is the other countries' tax filing and reporting. Team wanted to do this project in very quick time, so they started this project on 15th of September and they wanted to finish the project by 30th December. Sponsor of the project was Vice President, champion was AVP, Associate Vice President, mentor was Quality Master Black Belt. There were team members and SMEs which were already identified for the project. To identify the root causes, team did a brainstorming session. The head of the fish was delay in US tax filing, and there were these four broadheads under which all the causes were categorized. First one was people. So people were making manual errors. People, why were they delaying the tax report? Because they were new staffed which were not trained properly. There was another cause to this particular head people in which the manual working was taking a lot of time. Then under material, too much of data massaging is required because there was no auto-generated report which was giving the input in the desired form. So a lot of data massaging was required. Under machine, there was no tool to generate an auto report. Huge dependency on other teams for data inputs. So that was also one of the causes. Under machine, there was another cause, which is old software versions. They do not provide latest functionality, and because of which some things were manually done, and because of that, the entire process of tax filing was delayed. Under method, too many changes which were proposed by the government, and this has led to some misses. So every now and then the government was proposing a change in the tax filing, and that because of that there was a problem in the overall process. Then team did 5i analysis. I am showing you the 5i analysis for two main causes, and rest of the 5i analysis was done by the team, and it will not be shown in this particular case study. First one was manual working taking a lot of time. So why manual working? Because there was no automation. Why there was no automation? Because nobody ever thought of doing that earlier. And now the solution is to automate the reports as much as possible. The next was too many changes proposed by the government. This leads to misses. So why it lead to misses? Because when there are too many changes proposed, people used to miss them while they are preparing the reports or while they are preparing the tax returns. Why this was happening? There were two sub-causes to this. So the first why was why changes are missed, because there was no change control which was maintained. So the solution to this particular sub-cause was to create an internal change control log. The other sub-cause was that team misses the changes and later they discover that they have missed the changes, and because of that they were redoing the work, and in redoing the work they may miss the overall filing of the return. So why they were missing those changes? Because there were no reminders on new changes proposed by the government from anywhere, not from the TL or not from the system itself. So the solution to this particular problem was to create a mechanism to generate pop-ups on the screen while team is working. When the person will start the computer, there is a pop-up on the screen so that this person registers, okay, this is the new change which I have to take care of while I am working on this particular tax report or this particular tax return filing. These are some of the root causes that team has identified. Value stream mapping was also done to understand what the process is and how much time at each step the process is taking. So extraction or obtaining the report was taking 600 minutes. Data validation was taking 1450 minutes. Data massaging was taking 20,450 minutes. And the first pass yield was also very less, 45%. Means 55% of the times there was rework or errors which the team was making. Then they used to create feeds for text solver inputs. It used to take 220 minutes. And then preparation of return and review by the subject matter expert and filing the return was only taking 4345 minutes. So the maximum time was spent on data massaging and correcting or reworking whatever this process step is, which has been highlighted here. Manual working led to high time and manual errors. That was the Kaizen that was identified, and automation was proposed. So which I have already shown you as one of the solutions. Before they wanted to automate the report, they wanted to understand from the end customers what is their basic expectation, what satisfies them the most, and what is a delighter for them. So some of the things like streamline the entire process, step-by-step guide should be there, creating an implementation of change control log they wanted, that is the basic expectation. Manual effort reduction was one of their basic expectation. Efficient and timely tax reporting was also one of the basic expectations. Satisfiers, the more efficient the tax reporting is or tax filing is, the more happier the customer is. They wanted to reduce the processing time, they wanted to reduce manual effort as much as possible, and they wanted accurate sales and tax data that gives them more satisfaction. And what would delight them? The reporting templates. If this particular automation can directly generate the reporting templates where no data massaging is required, so people would be delighted. So pop-up on the working files for the new updates and on intranet. These pop-ups will delight the end customers or the person who is filing a tax report. So all of these were considered while creating the solution, and then the solution was implemented. Automation of report, the deadline was given in Excel sheet. It was supposed to happen. IT manager and the training manager were responsible to create these automations, and Excel macros and robotic process automation should have been used to automate these reports. And somebody need to check this to control it. So general manager in IT department will check this 2 times so that the final automation is ready by 20th of December. Creation and implementation of change control log. This was supposed to happen by 2nd of December, and operations manager is responsible to create this on shared drive, and then it has to maintain on every week. So whatever changes have been proposed should be updated in that change control log, and this thing needs to be checked by general manager operations, that operations manager is maintaining this log and he will check it on monthly basis. And last one was to create a mechanism to generate pop-ups on the screen while team is working. So this thing was to be finished by 15th of December, and this should happen on the home page and on individual computer screens. IT manager will make this happen. The data will be given to IT manager of new updates, and then IT manager will provide these pop-ups on individual screens. The frequency of check by the general manager operations would be every month. So this person need to check whether this thing has been implemented correctly or not, or it is happening consistently or not. So friends, this is how the tax return filing for US taxes has been improved with the help of lean methodology. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. I will see you in my next upcoming video pretty soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.